It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Texas Rangers. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Kyle Gibson will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Now at the plate, number 9. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he's going to have extra bases right out of the chute today. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
Digging in, Bo Bichette. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded to the right. There is Jerko, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Batting third, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Here comes the first pitch. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Ro, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
And even with 2 outs now, they won't risk running on that arm out there as he's forced to sit tight at third base. Here's Miguel Sano. He's been held in check in the series, just 1 for 12 coming in. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Ready with the 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Ready with the 2-0. 3-0 now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Ready with the 3-0. He lays off, and that's outside. Ball 4. They're at the corners now here with 2 away.
That is fifth, the right fielder, number 13.
So runners at the corners with 2 gone, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
Two and 0 count, the pitch.
No, inside.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
3-1 the count now. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Now the Rangers will get their first crack scoreless. Anthony Kay gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Stepping in, Andy Ibanez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rangers, the third baseman.
Now here's the pitch.
Ibanez.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And Dan D-Row, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Batting second.
A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if Kyle Schwarber can keep it going. He's already hit over 30 home runs this season. He could quit right now and it would be considered a good year. But as he continues to play this season out, I'm looking to see what the end result could be.
Now at the plate, Jacob Amaya. He's hitless in the series so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gurriel is there. 2 down.
Batting third, the left fielder, Kyle.
So striding in, Kyle Schwarber looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Schwarber connects and sends a ball to deep right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber. Home run number 37 on the year. As the Rangers strike first, it's 1-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Here's Randall Grichik.
The designated hitter.
As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. Home runs up to 30 now, and 82 runs batted in. Curveball taken a little high.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
2-1 now. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hey, Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. 4 hits in 11 tries in the series so far. First offering on its way. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Batting 6, the second baseman, Rugden. Oh, goal.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rugden Odor. As he'll take a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Comes set, the 0-1. Odor is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
The 1-2 pitch.
Man, that's a tough take given where we are this game, but he got away with it.
Grichik over at second. Bonifacio at first, 2 out in the inning. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. But the Rangers are in the run column first on the strength of this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the 2nd, and the Rangers are staked to an early 1-0 lead. Into the box, Josh Reddick, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play.
Reddick.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball in.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
High in the air and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying. But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself into scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0.
Looking for a productive at-bat here. Get that runner from second over to third.
Now the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. A runner at second. Nobody out. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Batting it, the second baseman, Biggio.
So stepping in, Biggio, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here comes the first pitch. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
The 0-2 home. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. The 1-2. Hit in the air to right field. Bonifacio's under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, as that'll square things at 1-1.
The catcher, Alex.
At the plate, Alex Avila. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on its way to Avila. Popped him up. Ibanez is there, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of the second, all tied at 1-1. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Blake Schweihart.
Schweihart.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. That's inside.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And there's the first out.
Batting 8th, the first baseman, Jed Jerko.
Here's Jed Jerko now. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. Here comes the first pitch. Jerko, formerly property of the Milwaukee Brewers. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 out, nobody on. Back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. And this series has been one to forget for him so far at the plate. Just 1 hit in 14 tries. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing for the Rangers. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. So striding forward now, number 9. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Now the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
So now to the plate, Bo Bichette, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
So one away in the Toronto third. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 game.
The designated hitter.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
The right fielder, number 13, Lourdes Gurriel.
At the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A 0-1 pitch on its way. A runner on first with 2 away. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. So here's Josh Reddick. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Ready with the 2-1. Count even at 2-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Grounder down the line at third, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Right side. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Jays lead it 2-1. Ready for another chance? Andy Ibanez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The third baseman, Andy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
No strike.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. And the pitch. To first. Shaw fields it cleanly. And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout. So 1 gone in the inning now as we take a look at the AL East standings to check out where the Blue Jays land coming into this one. Striding in once again, Jacob Amaya. First offering on its way. To the left side, but it's well foul. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given up more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing, and we're only in the 3rd inning.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The 0-1 pitch down the first baseline.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Randall Grichik at the plate now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
3-0 to him now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Strike taken up in the zone.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Bonifacio.
Striding in, Jorge Bonifacio, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Rangers leave a pair. They still trail it here 2-1. So digging in now, Travis Shaw. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 6, Travis Shaw.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey! 0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, 2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. The pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
Standing in, Kevin Biggio. He's driven in 4 runs on 4 hits to this point in the series. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Ball 2.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Bro, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Avila, a native Floridian. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Stepping in now, number 9. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the 0-1.
1-1.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They still lead it 2-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Rougned Odor.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike one, 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Odor is retired, and there's one away.
The catcher, number 00.
One gone in the Texas fourth. And up next, the former catcher turned utility man, Blake Schweihart. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Liner towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Here's Jed Jerko now, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Set to deliver the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. The count now at 2-2. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Here's another 2-2.
3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. Left center, base hit. Schweihart rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score, and the Rangers tie it. It's a 2-2 game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Reddick has a read on it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The batter, the third baseman, Andy Ibanez.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andy Ibanez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he takes a called strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Ready with the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit back toward the mound. Reined in. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Jacob Amaya is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. A run for the Rangers thanks to the RBI double. We're through 4, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said he's really proud of the fact that they've only gone down on strikes once in the game, all while averaging over a base hit per inning. If that kind of combination continues, he thinks there's a lot more to look forward to.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And into bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
One 1-0 count. Here it is. 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back in. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike one. 2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. Little chopper back to the mound. To second for one. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Miguel Sano. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this is off the corner and low, ball one. Two balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Here it is, the 3-0.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
2 out, nobody on. And the count will be full. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Big swing by Sano and a ball sent to deep left field. Left fielder looking up, still going back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot that time for Miguel Sano, and that is 27 for him on the year as the Blue Jays have taken a 3-2 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. And he fouls this one off. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 3-2 Toronto. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Randall Grichik.
Next will be the designated hitter, Randall Grichik. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's in.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Count is 2-1. Ball
2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now. Three balls and a strike to count to Randall Grichik. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
So next to the plate for Texas, Jorge Bonifacio. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way.
0-1.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. The tying run comes around all the way from first to score. It's a 3-3 game.
Now batting, second base.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after you've given one up to the guys in the other dugout. So he squares this thing up really well to drive in a run and ties us up at 1.
Here's Rougned Odor now, as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Stepping into the box, Blake Schweihart popped out and singled in his 2 trips to the plate. Here comes the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 1-0 home. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through, a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart in the 5th with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score. Michael Wacha is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out.
Wacha.
Standing in now, Jed Jerko, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Hit out toward second. 1 there. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. A run for the Rangers thanks to the RBI double. 5 innings complete. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
The left fielder, number 23.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Two and 0 to the Jays left fielder. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. This is skied into short left center. Schwarber comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, Travis Shaw.
1 out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Two and 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hit back up the middle. He's got it. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
The batter, the second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change will be forthcoming. That'll be it for Kyle Gibson. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Colby Allard enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning.
Number 40, Colby Allard.
At the plate, Kevin Biggio, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Now the 1-0. 3-3 our score with a man on at first and one away. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. From the stretch. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The next 1-2 pitch. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Full count, 3-2. Alex Avila is on deck. Lifted in the air to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 2 gone.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the catcher, Alex Avila.
Now in the box, Alex Avila. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. He's set, and the pitch. Fouled away. Pitch on its way to Avila. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. On to the bottom of inning number 6, tied 3 apiece. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the 6th inning. Now it's a matter of making their bullpen work just as hard, guys.
For the Rangers.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The center fielder, Kevin.
The pitch.
Kiermaier.
Kevin Kiermaier is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-0.
Nope, that's down.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
3-0 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Andy Ibanez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie. Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. A runner at first with no outs here. Struck him out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
To the plate now, Jacob Amaya, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The 1-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Here now the 2-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Shaw takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
The batter, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So 2 away for the Rangers here in the 6th. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's the ball.
Low for ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. The runner scores from second.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time. That's exactly what this guy did.
Randall Grichik is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Waka comes set. Here it is. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning continues. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound. and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for Texas. We're through 6 full. Texas is out in front 4-3. Ready once again, number 9. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point.
Number 9.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1.
And he takes ball 1. Now that's popped up. Jerko is calling for it. 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Biggio.
Shane Carl takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Stepping in, Biggio. No hits to this point. Here comes the first pitch.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. Here's the 0-2.
Ball, that's too high.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
The 1-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Runners off for second. High in the air and deep to left center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Miguel Sano. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. So bases are loaded, nowhere to put him with 1 away, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that's just out.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here. but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
And he fouls this one off. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. This is foul right side. The 1-2. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Squeezing it is Odor, and there are 2 away now.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Josh Reddick, as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third, 90 feet away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Blue Jays strand 3. They still trail it here 4-3. Thomas Hatch gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
69, Thomas Hatch.
Digging in to try it again, Rougned Odor. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Second baseman, Rougned Odor.
First pitch on its way.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Outside, 2-1. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
A bouncer to the left side, and there's his first base hit in this one. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Stepping in now, Blake Schweihart. Sacrifice attempt here. And the throw is late at first, so they can't get anybody out.
The first baseman, number 6, Jed Jerko.
Into the box now, Jed Jerko. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. First and second here with nobody out. A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Set to deliver on 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Good battle. Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 9 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. From the stretch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
The 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Number 9 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Andy Ibanez.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Andy Ibanez. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Oh, that's out.
And that misses for ball 1. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
The set and the 2-0. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Biggio makes the play, and the inning is over. Rangers leave a pair, and it remains a 4-3 game. Jose Leclerc is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Number 25, Jose Leclerc.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Travis Shaw.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 2-1 home will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Into the box now, Kevin Biggio. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. Fouled away. (4-3) our score here as we play the 8th. Shoots this one over to first. There's one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Now to the plate, Alex Avila. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Pitch on its way to Avila. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is fouled. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping up as the shortstop, Jacob Amaya. First offering on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 1-2. And he swings and lifts an easy fly ball into shallow center field. And Bichette settles under it. There's 1 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
So 1 gone now in the Texas half of the 8th. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Avila over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 50, designated hitter, Randall Grichik.
Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Randall Grichik. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off for ball 1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
Ball 2. I got to count 2-2.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
1-2-3 go the Rangers, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Dan Winkler comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Dan Winkler.
Standing in, number 9. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Here's a pop-up now, and he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Biggio.
So coming to the plate, Bo Bichette. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Jerko has room in foul territory. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping up now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And that misses, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Texas rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Colby Allard earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Dan Winkler closes the door for the save, his 8th of the season. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. First for the victorious Rangers, 4 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 14 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 3 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.